Hi dear students, in today's class we will have the revision of Act 1, Scene 3. In Act 1, Scene 1 we had seen that Bassanio goes to Antonio and asks for some money, but Antonio was not able to give the money. And then Antonio says to Bassanio to get money from some other money lenders. In this scene we will see to whom In this scene, we will see from whom Bassanio gets the money. So here, this scene takes place in Venice, a public place, and the main characters here in this scene are Bassanio and the villain Shylock and Antonio. Bassanio comes to a Jewish moneylender called Shylock in order to get 3,000 ducats, and there is a rivalry between Shylock and Antonio. Then also Shylock is ready to give money to Bassanio because he is thinking that there is a chance to take revenge against Antonio by giving money to Bassanio. Even though Antonio's ships are scattered around the world for different places, then also Shylock is ready to give the money to Bassanio, and he says that he is not ready to dine with Christians because Christians eat pork. And then when Antonio enters into the scene, then we will get an idea why Shylock hates Antonio. There are several reasons. The first reason is that Antonio is a Christian, and then Antonio brings down the interest rate in Venice, and many times Antonio ridiculed Shylock in front of other people, and because of these reasons Shylock hates Antonio. And then Shylock was not having enough money with him, so he is saying to Antonio that he will get the money from some other money lender, and then he will supply the 3,000 ducats to Bassanio. When Antonio says that he is not interested in taking interest or giving money with the interest, then Shylock, by quoting the religious scripture, he is just trying to justify his act of interest collecting. Then also Antonio is not agreeing with the practice of collecting interest from other people, and even Antonio says that even the devil can quote the religious scripture in order to justify his purpose. And according to Antonio, Shylock is a goodly apple rotten at the inside or at the heart. What is the meaning of that? Outside Shylock is appeared to be very good, but inside he has got all the evil things. Then again, from the words of Shylock, we will get again the ideas about the insult that Antonio had done to Shylock. Many times he used to spit on Shylock, and even he called Shylock as a dog, and many times Antonio kicked Shylock from his house. So these all are the things why Shylock hates Antonio. Then also Shylock is ready to give money to Antonio. Why? Because he finds a chance to take a revenge against Antonio. Shylock agrees to Antonio that he will give 3,000 ducats to Bassanio based on a particular bond. And what is the bond? And this bond which Shylock makes is the most important thing that you have to study from this chapter, this scene, the bond story. Even the very theme of this scene, it is the bond story, and all other scenes are connected with the bond story that we discussed here in this scene. What is the bond story here? Shylock makes a bond there. When he gives money to Bassanio, he says Antonio that there is a bond. And what is the bond? And that bond is a merry bond, a merry sport. Just for fun, he will make a bond. And what is the bond? The bond is that if Bassanio or Antonio is not able to pay the amount on the exact day and the exact time and exact amount, then what will happen? And according to the bond, Shylock can take 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body, and from the place which pleases Shylock. So that is the bond. Bassanio, if Antonio fails to pay the money on the exact date, on exact time and the exact amount, then Shylock can take 1 pound of flesh from Antonio. Antonio's body, the place which pleases Shiloh. So it is a strange bond. And why he makes such a kind of bond? The reason is that in order to take revenge against the reason is that in order to take revenge against Antonio. And we had seen many insults that Antonio had done to Shiloh. Now Shiloh finds an opportunity to take revenge against Antonio. Then Shiloh says to Antonio that we should go to the legal officer or the lawyer in order to sign the bond, and from there I will give the money and I will collect the money and I will give you at the lawyer's office. But Bassanio is not agreeing with this bond, and he says to Antonio that don't sign such a kind of bond. This bond is something crooked and it is something very dangerous. But then also Antonio says that don't worry about that one, because I will be able to pay back the amount within 3 months. Within the exact date I will be able to pay the amount, because my ships will come with much profit. And because of that overconfidence, Antonio is ready to sign the bond. So these all are the things discussed in Act 1, Scene 3. We just go through, and if there is any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you. Have a nice day.